It's going to go live to Facebook too. And we'll get that going. Well, hey, friends. Hello. They're all piling in. Do you see that? There's my first
Oh,
heart.
I see the
Woo,
hearts.
woo. Yeah, here we go. Now that's just for you, Kaylee, just for you.
I feel so special. Thank you.
You are special. There we go. Chicago's in the house. There we go. Texas. Oh, did you know that you're the best? Did you see Jordan said you're the best?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
there you go.
I
New
know
Jersey.
I
Oh, sorry.
loved.
New Jersey, Tampa, Boston, Indiana. There you go.
All the
Oh,
good
and
states, the ones
did
that
you see
fall into
that?
my region. So all
Yes.
the good states. So thank you.
Oh, no worries. Okay, everybody who's in the house here, who has met Kaylee in the past at a show? So she has a really big territory, so it might be a lot of you. She's your BDM. So I want to know, yeah, I want to know who actually has Kaylee as their BDM. And maybe you don't know, but you're gonna know today for sure. And if
Find
she's
out
your
today.
BDM, you're really lucky. But of course, the Fiesta sales team are amazing as well. So if you don't know who your BDMs, we're going to get you all sorted out today. El Paso, Texas, best BDM. There you go,
They're
Terry.
all good.
Nice. Nice. I love this. That's excellent. All right. I just want to say hello, everybody. I could just sit here and read the chat box as they come in. Um, and like whatever, I get carried away with that kind of stuff. And of course, the emojis are always fun, and I get carried away with those too. But you guys are busy. And I'm just going to do this really quick. I just had to. That's for you, Kaylee. Um,
Right back at you.
I just silly. I know I'm silly. I know you guys are busy. You guys are booking dreams for your clients and maybe taking care of interrupted dreams. So I don't want to keep you guys and take up too much of your time. But excited to be here today. We're going to be talking about the Fiesta properties and the live Aqua properties, and we have Kaylee with us, and she's going to be going through all of that. I just would like to say, just we again appreciate your time. So Kaylee came up with a prize. Do you want to tell us about that?
I do. So we're doing something new. So usually we'll do a prize that might be a Fiesta Americana or a Live Aqua. But today we actually have the Explorian brand. So if you aren't familiar with the Explorian, it's going to be our adventure brand. So something brand new, new prize. So super excited for the winner, whoever the winner is. Good luck to everybody. And we can't wait to see you at our Exploring Adventure property in Cozumel. So it's going to be for the Exploring Cozumel Hotel.
Perfect. Okay, so we are going to contact. We're going to wait till the session's over because it's only fair. And also, Facebook agents, I see you guys. You're joining us. Thank you for joining us in Facebook as well. And don't worry, Zoom agents who are here with us, you don't need to do this. Only Facebook agents. If you guys could please put your email address in the comment area, and that way I can make sure that I grab those emails and pass them on to ensure that you're entered into the draw as well. And we're going to contact the winner on Thursday this week. So you have 2 days to wait to see if you're on your way to Cozumel. And we'll let everybody know who the winner is, and I'll send out a wrap up email because I'm sure there's some exciting things that Kelly's going to talk about that you're going to want information on. So I'll make sure that gets out. Okay. All right, so bits and pieces, housekeeping stuff. Before I stop talking, if you guys don't mind, there's a lot. We don't know we have 100 and over 150 people here at this very moment, and more are going to come in. So if you guys don't mind, questions. If you guys in the Zoom box, there's Q&A, that little box there. If you guys could type all of your questions in the Q&A, that would be amazing. And at the end of the presentation, I'm going to hop on and help out with the questions. I'll read them out to Kaylee, and then she's going to answer the questions. And please, in the chat box, just do what you guys are doing. Just keep chitter chattering. If you have a favorite Fiesta or live aqua property, or maybe you've been to the Explorer and you have something really great to say, or a selling tip or something, throw it in the chat box for everyone to see. We would appreciate that. All right, I'm recording this. If you have to go because you have to book a Fiesta property, don't worry. We're recording it and you can go back and watch it anytime. All right, shall I hand it over to you, my dear?
I will take it. Thank you so much,
Awesome. All right.
Kelly. And thank you to everyone who's joining us today. I promise to make it not too long, but also give you all the information that I know many of you have been wondering about in regards to some of our newer hotels and what we have coming down the pipeline as well. So to start is going to be our Devotion by Live Aqua brand. So I know many of you are wondering, what type of hotel is this? If you're familiar, this hotel used to be the Grand Hyatt in Playa del Carmen. Last August, we actually took over management. And when we took over management, it went from being an EP family-friendly hotel with Grand Hyatts to now an adult-only all-inclusive property. So Devotion by Live Aqua is going to be located in Playa del Carmen. So as you can see here, about 55 minutes away from the airport. Now, with the Devotion brand and the concept, while it is a live aqua, it's going to be a little bit different from the live aqua Cancun and live aqua Punta Cana. If you're familiar with those brands, we know that it's pretty much based on relaxation, wellness, zen. I love to call them the treat yourself type of hotels. You can get away for a couple of days, get good food quality, get a great beach. The idea behind this new concept of Devotion is to add a little bit more entertainment and experiences. So we're not going to be party. I know there's a little bit of confusion in regards to what are you, or kind of what's the perfect type of clientele to send to your hotel. We're not going to be super party rambunctious, more so an environment for your clients to be able to enjoy the beach, enjoy food quality, but just have a little bit more entertainment than the live aqua Cancun that's going to be offered. So at Devotion here, we like to say that every day, it's a resort that every day begins with a toast and ends with a lasting memory. So I'll touch base on exactly what that means here in just a minute. In addition to that, entertainment that feels spontaneous, indulgent, and effortlessly stylish. So I'll also go over a little bit of some of the activities that they're doing for the month and what to look forward to in the future as well. And then culinary experiences are bold in flavor, social by nature, and impossible to forget. We've also got some new, exciting news when it comes to the culinary options as well. So similar to our Live Aqua Punta Cana, Live Aqua Cancun hotels, and pretty much all of our hotels in the chain, this is not a mega hotel. So we're not looking at 1,000, 2,000 rooms, more so kind of your medium size. So 313 rooms in total here. It's kind of an all outdoor hotel. We've got 35 suites that are at the hotel. So if your clients are wanting something kind of treat yourself, if they're celebrating something, they really want kind of that outdoor plunge pool area, their own private pool, we can accommodate for that as well at this particular resort. In addition to that, we've got 3 infinity edge pools, and we also have an Olympic lap pool as well. And then one of my favorite features is going to be the spa area. So the relaxation area actually kind of looks like a cenote, and I've got photos of that I will share. So first up, this is the kind of the first image that your clients are going to see when they arrive on property. So this is kind of near the entrance of the hotel. You can kind of see it has that Mayan culture type of architecture, and that's one of my favorite elements of this hotel. Is there seems like there's something to look at or something of interest just as you walk the hotel here. And this is kind of walking in from the entrance into the lobby area. So a little bit tough to see, but on your far left there is going to be the check-in, the check-out desk. And then on a little bit, if you take the couple steps down, you get that beautiful ocean view. But we also have a coffee shop located in the lobby, and then also a lobby bar as well. So as far as the rooms go here, as I mentioned, we've got all different types of room categories. We have suite options, we've got swim ups, of course, your lead in with your garden view, and then the presidential for those that are wanting a little bit more space, or maybe it's a multi-gen family here with some adult children. So similar to the suites at the other hotels, with that, you'll have a butler service. So they actually launched the butler service in January. So if your clients are booked in the suite, they'll have access to that. And then in the future, they're also going to have access to the beach club. The beach club is currently not open as they're working on renovating it. They're doing a full renovation. Hopefully they will have that up and running within the next couple of months or so. So in the future, if your clients are booked in that suite, they'll have the butler, they'll have the beach club access, and then they'll also have access to the devotion club. So the devotion club essentially is going to be a separate area where they've got different food presentations that they switch out through the day, and then premium liquor as well. So if your clients are wanting to get into the AC for a little bit, or maybe even hang out on the balcony at the Devotion Club, it's a great opportunity for that. Currently, I know many of you are familiar with the Aqua Club at Live Aqua Cancun. This is going to be a little bit different. Right now, we don't have the private check-in, the private checkout. Hopefully, as time goes on, we'll be able to accommodate for that. So for right now, just the Devotion Club will offer the food presentations and the premium liquor. Moving on, all the amenities in the room are kind of your standard amenities. So we've had the 24-hour room service. Of course, we kind of have the mini bar area for your clients. So different snacks and beverages that they'll switch out every single day. And then we do offer the robes and slippers as well. So your clients are free to use the robes during their stay. And then, of course, the slippers around the room. And then another thing to note is with the suites, your clients will have an upgraded minibar with a premium liquor, and then also they'll have that bag to use while they're at the hotel, as well as the flip-flops. So, as I mentioned, it's about a block and a half away from Fifth Avenue. So, because it is Playa del Carmen, we all know that this is a perfect location for those that are maybe wanting to go out and explore a little bit. So, kind of having that location, we've noticed, just encourages people to go out and to explore the local area. So, if you're wondering what type of clientele would be best for this property, we're seeing all sorts of different things right now. So, we're seeing groups, girls groups that want to get away maybe for a spa weekend, to go out into the area, bachelorette parties, also families with those that have adult children. So if you've got those clients that have adult children and they want to make sure that they've got enough entertainment for their 20-something-year-olds, but also be able to enjoy the property, this is a great choice for that as well. So as I mentioned here, our spa is one of the standout features. So this is our relaxation area. So it kind of imitates a cenote. So your clients can hang out in here before their massage and after the massage and be able to enjoy that. We do have 8 cabins in total here as well. So great for those girls groups or even just spa lovers that want to be able to experience that. And then here's a photo here of one of our cabins. So all different types of treatments. Of course, we have the hydrotherapy as well with the plunge pools if your clients are wanting that full hydrotherapy service before they enjoy their massage. And then you can kind of see in the photo here, it's also located in an area that has the mangrove. So kind of adding more of that tranquil environment and experience. So moving on to the culinary aspect. So we all care about the food and we want to know what's offered. So of course, we kind of have our standard restaurant options. We've got our cevicheria that's going to be open for lunch. Highly recommend if you have clients that are going in the future, check out the cevicheria for lunch. It's great, one of my personal favorites. We have the buffet that's going to be open for breakfast and for lunch as well. Currently, the newest news we have regarding the culinary experiences is we're adding a Mexican restaurant. So the Mexican restaurant is actually going to share part of the area where the buffet is located. So that'll be open for dinner. We also have a Japanese restaurant. So if you've got sushi lovers, highly recommend checking out that and ordering the fire roll, little pro tip. And then we also have our Italian restaurant located near the main pool area, and that's going to be open for breakfast, or excuse me, for lunch and for dinner. And then in addition, we have our carnivore steakhouse. So it used to be known as the Grill, and then they changed names about 2 months ago into Carnivore. Right now, as it currently stands, we don't have a surcharge for your standard cuts of meat. Of course, if your clients want a tomahawk, there will be a surcharge for that. But they do have a couple different cuts of beef there that's going to be included for their stay currently as well. We're also looking at adding some additional dinner options here for the restaurant, so I'll be sure to provide that information as soon as they are finished with that. And then as far as the bars go, we do have the lobby bar and then the pool bar as well with full weight service. And then for nighttime entertainment, we have the sports bar area. So if you remember in the past when this was Grand Hyatt, I believe they weren't serving liquor past 10 p.m. I know that was a big thing for some of the advisors in regards to having clients that wanted to be able to have a drink later past that. I'm excited to announce that our sports bar will serve liquor up until 11 p.m. And then our speakeasy is going to serve liquor till 1 a.m. So now we're able to have those options for your clients that want to stay out a little bit later and just to enjoy some beverages. So the sports bar is our newer sports bar. Of course, if there's a big game on, you can find that it'll be there. And then we also have kind of like a little putt-putt greenery area in the sports bar. And then our speakeasy, once again, is going to be open till 1 a.m. for your clients. So moving on, as I mentioned, this hotel is going to offer a little bit more experiences than the Live Aqua Cancun. The daily toast at 1:26 p.m. If you're wondering what in the world, why are we having a daily toast at 1:26? The reason why is the location. So it's kind of a cutesy thing. Our hotel is located at 1st and 26th Avenue. So they decided that every day our staff would go to the main pool and they would offer champagne to the client. So they'll play the celebration song, have some other form, usually of entertainment, whether it's a champagne bike or they'll wave some flags, do just something different to be able to offer your clients. So every day at the main pool, they're going to have that champagne toast. And then in addition to that, they're going to have some private cooking, some mixology challenges as well. Right now, we have a Frida Kahlo themed night as well as a champagne night. So the bubbles soiree as well. And then in addition to that, some different activities around the hotel. Now, this calendar here was for about 2 weeks ago from February 16th to 22nd. I wanted to include it just so you could kind of get an idea of what was being offered in February at the hotel. So, as you can see, Thursday night, for example, they had at the last week in February, they had the champagne party from 7 to 10 p.m. And then on Saturday, they had the Frida Kahlo from 7 to 10 p.m. So, the experiences aren't necessarily going to be on the same night every single week. It'll kind of vary between occupancy in regards to the magnitude and the size of the event, but also just kind of on different nights. So it's not something where every single Wednesday we'll have the champagne. I know also been a big question in regards to what your clients can expect. If you've got clients that are going in the near future, feel free to reach out to your BDM. We can connect you to the hotel and see if we can get an activity schedule. So that way your clients will know kind of what's going to be offered during their stay. As you can see here also in the morning, one of the activities I think is kind of unique now to the hotel that they're offering for some of the mornings is going to be the cold brew and DJ. So what that is we're seeing a trend in the US, especially I know Canada as well, with kind of just a decrease in the younger generation consuming as much alcohol. Now they're doing these things where they're having the coffee and DJs with the younger crowd. So that's one of the things that we try to take and add to this hotel is just different experiences. So having that DJ in the morning, kind of the cold brew coffee party is one of the unique features. And then in addition to that, getting your clients a little bit more involved. So whether it's art activities, designing your own t-shirt, or even creating your own art, and maybe you'll see it featured at the hotel as well. And then having some cooking competitions. So really heavy on the experiences and getting your clients involved in the hotel. And then, as I mentioned, this is going to be just a schedule of the culinary options that are offered right now at the hotel. So, some different options for lunch and for dinner as well. And then, of course, as time goes on, this will be subject to change when we add in our Mexican restaurant and a few other dinner dining options. So as I mentioned, our Frida Kahlo party. So this is one of the themes that we're currently offering. We've got a mangrove area around the hotel, which is the perfect location for this party. So if you're not familiar with Frida Kahlo, she's actually very famous and popular artist in Mexico that had a huge, huge impact on the Mexican culture and just kind of the vibe as well of Mexico. And so one of the things we do is we bring in some of her local artists and some of the paintings. We'll have some staff almost act out some of her paintings as well. And then we'll have some different food stations throughout the mangrove area. So just kind of that artsy vibe because the hotel does have that element of kind of being just creativity and art. This is one of the themes that we're currently offering here. And then next up is going to be our champagne party. So this is actually one of the photos here. So our clients will dress in white or champagne colored outfits. We've got some staff there that actually have some champagne dresses, and they'll kind of walk throughout the party and offer champagne to your clients. We also have a food presentation and then a champagne wall as well. So as I mentioned, it's definitely subject to change. I know that they're currently working on adding some different themes here. So as the themes get released, I'll be sure to get that information sent out to everyone so that way your clients can know what to expect in the future. And then this is just going to be an aerial view actually of one of our parties. So some of you may remember this party if you attended our opening FAM here at Devotion. We had the champagne party for one of the nights. And then that is going to be it for the Devotion Hotel. So as a reminder, this is our newest adult-only all-inclusive hotel located in Playa del Carmen, about a block and a half away from Fifth Avenue. So moving on to another hotel that I know is getting talked about quite a bit, and there's so many questions surrounding it, which is going to be our Fiesta Americana Fenique Hotel. So I know it says 2025. Unfortunately, we weren't able to open in 2025 just due to some building delays. So this is going to be a new build for us. So unfortunately, I just have the renderings of it today, but I'll kind of walk you through and show you what to expect in the future. So location for this is going to be in the Uvero Alta region of Punta Cana, about 35, 40 minutes away from the airport. Now, if you've been to Live Aqua Cancun, it's going to be located right next door. So they're going to be actually the same owners. For each hotel. And because it is the same owners, you'll notice in these renderings, actually, some of the structure is going to look familiar probably to you, just due to having some similarity with Live Aqua Punta Cana. So this is the first thing your clients will see when they arrive at the hotel is kind of the drive-up area, of course, the Fenique sign, and they're going to add in a little bit more of a creative art element, kind of where you see that water fountain area as well. So this is going to be the outside of the main building, and similar to Live Aqua Punta Cana, a lot of things are going to be housed in the main building. And then our outdoor area as well. So lots of different seating, whether you're on your way to dinner, you just want to kind of hang out in a little bit of shade. The idea is to have lots of seating down outside the main area. And then this is our lobby. So of course you're going to have your check-in, your checkout here. It's going to be 2 stories, so that dual story. Here also we'll have the spa, we'll have the gym, we'll have a kids club, and then a lot of the restaurants are also going to be located in the main building. Here's one of the premium rooms, so just one of your lead-in rooms. A little bit livelier and more color compared to the Live Aqua Punta Cana, of course, because this is going to be family friendly. Decor is going to be subject to change, but this just kind of gives you an idea of the layout of the rooms as well. And then our master suite. So for those that are wanting a little bit more bigger space, here will be that opportunity. I know the $1 million question is if we're going to have guaranteed connecting rooms. Right now, they haven't confirmed nor denied. I know there will be some room categories that will be subject to requests. You can request them. However, they're still figuring out if they are going to offer some of the room categories that will guarantee the connection. So as soon as I have the information, I will also be sure to pass that along because I know a lot of you have shared that you have clients that absolutely need the connection guaranteed. And then moving on to pool lover room. So just like Aqua, some of the room categories here will have a view of the pool area rather than the garden view. And then as far as experiences go, so 8 restaurants in total. We're going to have that coffee shop because you can't have a resort without a coffee shop, a pizzeria, a juice bar, and a cigar bar. So some of the dining options here is going to be our steakhouse. We'll have the Mexican restaurants because we are Mexican owned and operated, of course, even though we're in the Dominican, and our Italian restaurant and our Asian restaurant as well. And then for daytime here, we're going to have our Dominican restaurants located near the pool area. And then, of course, we're going to have the buffet open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for those clients that want to get in and out or just have quicker service. And then we'll have the pizzeria open by the pool area as well. And then our sports bar. So even though this is going to be a family-friendly hotel, the idea is to also have some areas around the hotel that's adult only. We're seeing an uptick of clients that are wanting to check out the hotel, but also have that adult-only space. So this is going to be our sports bar. We'll have darts, we'll have pool tables here, as well as TVs that'll showcase the sports games. And this is also going to be another area that's open late where you'll be able to find some bar food. Whether it's 1 a.m., you can find that here. I see lots of people cheering, so I'm excited for this too, to be able to have that option. And then our juice bar, so located near the pool area, so fresh juice and some different just snacks during the day for your clients if they want to get a quick bite or maybe just be able to offer something for their kids before they get back in the pool as well. And then our cigar bar. So another adult-only area is going to be our cigar bar. So offering all different types of liquor and cigars. Of course, your mama Juana, because we're in the Dominican too. So another hangout area for those adult-only clients. And then our theater fun show. So great opportunity not only for those family-friendly theater shows, but also if you have those leisure groups or even weddings that need a little bit more additional space, this is a perfect area for that. We'll have a full wait service in here as well as a bar. And And then the bowling alley, so 4 lanes. We will have a surcharge for most of the room categories. I believe some of the room categories will have it included. The reason why we're going to have the surcharge is we're only 4 lanes, so be able to mitigate those long times so we don't have everybody in the hotel showing up and trying to sign up for bowling. We will have a surcharge for that. And then our arcade. So all different types of games. This is going to be one of our hotels that we're super excited about when it comes to teens. We always joke around and say teens are the hardest group to please. So this is going to be a hotel once again that has the sports courts, the arcade, the bowling alley, and of course the water park as well. And then our gym area. So one of my personal favorites I'm excited about is to have a brand new state-of-the-art gym. So whether you're into yoga, if you need the TRX bands, your strength and conditioning, or even your cardio, they will have a sled pull here as well. So the idea is also to have all different types of equipment, no matter what type of exercise you're into, to be able to keep up with your workout regimen that will be offered here in the gym area. And then our water park, so Splash Neek, it's going to be located across the street. Now, when I say across the street, literally across the street from the hotel, don't let that scare you. Not lots of traffic from the main building over to the water park area. So as you can tell, this is going to be a brand new build as well. So just something, once again, to have those teens entertained and any really kids of any age. And then moving on, so we will have a restaurant on site at the water park. That way, if you're hanging out the water park, you don't have to go all the way back to the hotel to eat. Just a convenient thing, and also being able to have this offering will be great, especially for those that have younger children. And then a kids club, of course, we're going to have a brand new kids club as well. Fortunately, this is just a rendering and it'll look completely different, but just want to remind you that we will have that additional offerings for those that have younger children. And then that is going to be it for the Finique. So the $1 million question of when we're going to open, we were supposed to open obviously last year, and unfortunately did get pushed back due to some building delays. We are looking at hopefully this summer. We don't have a concrete date just yet, but as time goes on, we're hoping to be able to update you more with some more information on regarding the opening. But be on the lookout for this if you've got clients that have those teens that are kind of wanting a little bit more to do, or even your clients that are in Punta Cana that want a new build. We're super excited to have this open. Me personally, I'm seeing an uptick also with wedding requests. So if you've got those clients and those brides that want a brand new hotel for the wedding, it'd be a great option for that. And then last hotel here that is going to be the Fiesta Americana Riviera at Nayarit. So this used to be the Wyndham Ultra Vallarta. So it's located here about, I would say 35-ish minutes from the Malecon and about 20 minutes, 18, 20 minutes from the Puerto Vallarta International Airport. So this is a family-friendly hotel. It's 168 junior suites, pretty straightforward when it comes to the room categories. We've got 168 junior suites. We've got 2 rooms that are going to be more accessible for those with mobility issues. We've got 58 rooms that have the Fiesta Club access. And what that is top floor, just additional premium liquor, as well as some snacks, and then 1 presidential suite throughout the day. So we took over management of this hotel last June 1st. That became originally the Fiesta Americana Nuevo Vallarta, and now it is the Fiesta Americana Riviera Nayarit. So as far as restaurants go here, we've got the Chula Vista open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then we've got Rosato, which is our Italian restaurant open for dinner. If you've been to Fiesta Americana Condesa, you're probably recognizing some of these restaurant names. So similar concept with the culinary options here at Fiesta Americana Riviera Nayarit. And then we have our Greek restaurant as well as our Asian restaurant open for dinner that has an awesome view. And the Asian restaurant area also has lots of space if you've got those that have a wedding group or even leisure that are needing kind of that additional meeting area, but have a great view. This is the perfect rooftop option for that as well. And then El Mexicano open for dinner. And then we have San Telmo, which is going to be our grill area open for dinner as well. And then we have our coffee corner open from morning to night, serving all different types of coffee, ice cream, pastries, the whole 9 yards. And the grill, which is located near the pool area for lunch. And then our bars, which is going to be our lobby bar, which is open late all throughout the day as well. And then our pool bar, and then a beach bar that's located a little bit closer to the beach here. Now, what we all care to know about and what we're all interested in is, of course, the rewards program. So I will say it is one of the best in the business, if not the best rewards program that we have. So I encourage you all to sign up if you're not signed up yet. And I'll give you a couple reasons why. So how our rewards program works is you have up until your clients travel. So up until their travel date to register the booking in our system. And 3 to 5 nights that your clients stay, we give you one free night and $50 cash. If your client stays 6 nights or more, we give you a free night and $100 cash. So as I mentioned, the biggest thing to remember is just to have those bookings registered prior to your client's travel date. The system can't backdate, so that way you have it in there. And then you have 18 months from the time that you register your bookings to be able to use those free nights. So the beautiful part is the nights are transferable from brand to brand. So if you've got clients that are going to go to Devotion by Live Aqua and you register that booking, and maybe you're interested in going to Live Aqua Punta Cana, you can actually transfer those. So a Live Aqua to a Live Aqua and a Grand Fiesta Americana to a Live Aqua, those are going to be interchangeable. Now, if you book a Fiesta Americana and you want to go to a Live Aqua or a Grand Fiesta, that'll just require double free nights. The reason why it's a different tier. So if you book a Fiesta Americana Condesa and you want to go to a Live Aqua or Grand Fiesta Americana, it'll be 2 Condesa nights for one of the Live Aquas or Grand Fiestas. So you've got 18 months from the time you put those in the portal to be able to use those. Right now, I'm excited to announce that we actually are continuing on with our cash incentive. So for February and now for March as well, I know that says book before February, but we've just decided to extend the date. We're offering a double cash incentive at the hotels. So for March, now onward and to the end of March, if you make a booking and if they travel before the end of the year, if they stay 3 to 5 nights, we're not going to give you $50, we'll give you $100. If they stay 6 nights or more, we'll give you $200. So double the cash incentive for the end of the month. Your clients just have to travel by the end of the year. And as long as you make that booking this month and register, we will go ahead and give you double the cash incentive. Now, the beautiful part is we don't wait till they travel to pay you out. So typically it's within the next cut, which is about 45 days. You'll see your free night applied to the portal. And then also you will get that cash incentive sent as well. And then lastly here is going to be the Fiesta Americana sales team. So as I mentioned, I cover the Mideast, or excuse me, the Midwest, the Southeast, and the East Coast for the region. So if you fall under those states, feel free to reach out. I love to connect if we haven't connected yet. Definitely send me over an email. And then we have Mauricio Moncada, who covers the Southern region for the brand. And then we have Evelyn and Dylan St. Germain. They're the West Coast. And then if you are in Canada, we have Laura and Claudia that cover those areas as well. So the biggest thing that I could leave you to take away here is always reach out to your BDM. If you've got clients coming, we love to know that you do, so that way we can connect you to the hotels and the hotels can make a note and they can be prepared for your clients. We also like to thank you for your business as well. And then, of course, we'll always request a welcome amenity on your behalf. So if your clients are celebrating an anniversary or a wedding or honeymoon, anything really, you can let us know that. But even if they're just going away for a couple of days, be sure to let your BDM know. That way they can connect you to the hotel and your hotel can do their best to prepare. And then another reason I forgot to mention about the rewards program and the importance of it is that we actually use that rewards program to invite you to agents opportunities and events. So definitely whoever your preferred tour operator is, support them and continue to book through them. However, even if you do $1 million with your tour operator, if you don't register the bookings in our portal, we don't know that information because we don't get that information from the tour operator. So if you would just remember to have those bookings registered once they're made in our portal, that allows us to be able to send you some invites and essentially know that you exist and you're out there. So that way, when we go from city to city and we bring our hotels, we can send you invites as well as film opportunities and things like that. So definitely, if you haven't connected with your BDM, reach out to them. We'd love to meet and connect and see how it is that we can assist you further. I know this is a lot of information, so you see our emails here as well. And then I imagine we're probably going to have some questions. So I'm going to pass it back over to Kelly to see if we've got any questions.
It's amazing. Thank you. That's great. That's so awesome. And I actually have to just say yes, Fiesta. Americana does have one of the best, well, actually, okay, the best, but like
Yeah.
hopefully nobody's, yeah, the best. We're working with a lot of partners, so I have to kind of, be Switzerland here, but just between us, they do have the best incentive program. And now with this double rewards, it's even better. I actually so I have the PDF flyer and a JPEG. I popped in the flyer in the chat, but you know what? It's probably hard. You might have missed it because there's so much like chitter chatter. So I did put the link to the dedicated Fiesta page in the chat area as well, and also in Facebook. So just click there. The flyer's right there with all the details. But we're gonna send a follow-up email to let you know who won, and we'll talk about I'll send that to you guys as well, and make sure you record those bookings. Okay. So we do have some questions. And I'll also recap, of course, the BDM and territories. I just want to say, Kaylee has like a gigantic territory, but it sounds with so much love coming in when we logged in. It sounds like she's got it covered, even though she does have what 31 states to cover. So I don't know. I'm impressed. Um, all right, so let's get to the questions. So Lauren's question is, please tell us about large business groups and doing events there. So I'm not sure what property he was talking about. It was actually it was early I'm looking at the time. So it was the first hotel you were covering that you were
Okay, yeah.
talking about.
So that's a great question. So Devotion by Live Aqua, I'm guessing, is the one that he was mentioning. That is actually one of our hotels that has several breakout rooms, which is nice to have that feature. So we also have a large meeting area, but if you don't even need the large meeting area and you've got just a company or even a leisure group that needs a couple breakout rooms or meeting rooms, we're happy to be able to assist with that. We do have that offering. Live Aqua Punta Cana is another one that we see quite a few corporate groups, leisure groups, things like that. Just having that large convention meeting space. So we actually didn't mention it. We have a convention center across the streets for those that need super large space. But if you've got a leisure group that just needs a meeting area, we have some of those rooms as well. So at all of our hotels, even Live Aqua Cancun, throwing that one out there, we do have additional meeting rooms. So pretty much across the board at all of our hotels, we're able to accommodate with meeting space. And of course, if you've got an inquiry or anything like that, feel free to reach out to your BDM. We can connect you directly to groups, and that way we can make sure we can accommodate for your group.
That's perfect. Okay, so the next question here is, have a group that qualified for group amenities booked through ALGV. They told me I had to contact the hotel to confirm who to receive the amenities. Who should I contact at the Live Aqua Cancun? Um,
Yeah, so whoever your BDM is on here, if you see their email, reach out to them and they'll connect you directly to the group at Live Aqua Cancun. We've got a whole department there that will take care of that. And just touching base on groups for your leisure groups. So how it works for us is a group will qualify as 10 rooms or more, and it has to be contracted. So you have to book through whoever your preferred tour operator is, and it has to be contracted in order to qualify for those amenities. But yeah, I would recommend reaching out to your BDM. They'll connect you directly to our group's department at Live Aqua Cancun.
Perfect. That's awesome. I'm actually I just on our page, we have some contacts there. So I'm just gonna pop it in there for that property.
Perfect.
And of course, talk to your BDM. That's awesome. Okay. Is the food the same caliber as the Live Aqua Cancun? So that would be the new property that's opening up.
Yeah,
The
so if they're talking about Devotion that we just opened, and Playa del Carmen took over management rather. So yeah, so actually our food and beverage manager from Live Aqua Cancun is at Devotion. So currently working on kind of getting it up to speed with the Live Aqua Cancun brand as well. So fun fact about us, if you don't know, is we're actually Mexico's oldest and largest hotel management company. So the feedback that we are very proud of and that we get is that the not only just the service but the food quality as well. So that's something that we take seriously and we want to see some consistency in our brand with. So currently, Jorge and food and beverage from Live Aqua Cancun is at Devotion to be able to get that up to speed and be able to provide the culinary experiences that you know and love at Live Aqua Cancun.
That's awesome. I just actually saw something in the chat before it disappears. Jana's question was, can you please explain the difference between the Viento and the Terrace Suites at the Live Punta Cana? She's finding it a bit confusing.
Yeah, for sure. So for the Live Aqua Punta Cana, the tier suite is going to be ground floor, and you're going to have your own private pool. So if you've seen photos there, you have your own private pool. It's ground floor, straight, literally on the beach. The Viento is going to be floors 2 and 3. So the Viento is not going to have a private pool because it's on the second floor, but it does have a rooftop area. So if you're basically, to kind of, in a nutshell, if your clients are wanting a private pool, beachfront, they can go in the Tierra. If they're not worried about having a private pool and they want more just a view of the beach or be beachfront, Viento's a great option for that. So that's kind of the main difference is having the private pool versus having the rooftop.
Okay, perfect. And I was just wondering, do you have Virginia as well as part of your
I
territory?
do. I do.
Okay. Okay. That might have been my fault. I'm sorry, Jan. It was no, it was somebody was just saying if I might be blind, but that might have been me. I did a quick copy and paste. I might have forgot Virginia. So there you go. You're so lucky. You have Kaylee as your BDM. So there you go, Angela. Okay, and just again, can you recap the opening for the new Punta Cana property? We talked about that earlier.
Yes, we don't have a concrete date just yet.
Okay,
We're hoping this summer. A lot of it is obviously
summer.
dependent on just continuation with the building. Most of the structure is up, but obviously we all know the fun stuff that comes with a brand new build.
Yeah.
So as soon as we get a little bit more concrete information or even a date, we'll be sure to get that sent over to Spoiled Agents and have that blasted out.
Perfect. We'll let you guys know. You'll be the first to know. And I'm sure our next webinar might be talking about that, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Hopefully we'll have some
yes, yes,
real-time
yes,
photos
yes.
for everybody.
Awesome. Okay. Next question. And this might be a question for a BDM and maybe a phone call just to try to kind of, like focus a little bit more. But I have an advisor that's interested in scuba groups, dive groups, and just want to know a little bit more detail about how everything works with your group department, etc. What do you
Yeah, so
suggest?
yeah, so I would suggest whoever your BDM is, reach out to them. The reason why is obviously some different locations. So some of them have some different partners that they could connect you with, as well as just the destination's different. So whoever your BDM is, shoot them over an email, let them know you've got interest in that, and we can connect you with hotels. I know that they like to work with specific partners or can offer that as well.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so this might be a little bit early, but just because the properties, won't be opening up till the spring. But are they assigning rooms on the funny side of the Live Aqua Punta Cana? If so, if there are any disruptions to expect with the building, but I think we're not quite there yet, right?
So I'm not sure if they're asking about if they're talking about moving clients in regards
Probably.
to, sorry, go ahead.
I'm thinking maybe room assignments, but like specific tour operators might have like a block of rooms in this area, but maybe if it isn't ready, that kind of thing, maybe.
Yeah, so I believe that they've actually the tour operators have blocked it out. So I don't think you can even book it within the next couple of months, is my
Okay.
understanding from the latest update. If you do, for whatever reason, have a unique situation where you do have clients that are somehow scheduled to go just within the next couple of months, just reach out and we'll definitely get that looked into and make sure that we can accommodate and get them moved.
No
However, I
worries.
believe it's blocked out, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. All right. So same property. Do you know if the couches are going to be pull out for an extra sleeping bed?
Great question. I don't believe that has been confirmed yet, in regards to uh, the couches being able to be pullouts or occupancy or anything like that. I'm hoping that as soon as we kind of get wrapped up with the building aspect of it, they'll be able to pull out a little bit more information in regards to the room categories and occupancy. So I'm not sure just yet, but hopefully within the next
Next,
couple months, we'll be able to have that.
next webinar, right?
Yep, exactly.
We're
So
gonna know.
the next
Here's
webinar.
here's another one, but you might not know just again because it's all renderings and it sounds like they're still building. But will the showers be enclosed and not glass slash see-through? But again, we
Yeah, so
we don't know.
they'll have some form of privacy. I don't know exactly what, but
Yeah, how
they won't
much?
be in total. So yeah, you'll be able to count on the fact that they'll have some form of privacy in the showers.
Perfect. And do you have any idea if there's going to be an ice cream shop at the new property?
So we'll have a coffee shop that'll also, so similar to if you've been to Aqua Punta Cana, the coffee shop has ice cream and pastries as well. So it'll be a similar setup to that. We'll have the coffee shop that'll also have ice cream and then some pastry offerings as well.
Okay. Wow, lots of questions for the new property. Can live Aqua guests come to the Funny for free?
It's a great question. So as of right now, as it stands, there are no exchange privileges. I believe they're going to figure out a situation for weddings.
Okay.
Obviously, if you've got a wedding over at Fanique and things like that, vice versa, they are going to have some sort of elements in which they'll be able to accommodate that. But just as it stands, for regular guests, they won't have any exchange privileges, due to being a adult only versus family friendly.
Fair enough. Will there be a water park? I guess
Yes, so the water parks
yes.
is across the street.
Okay.
Correct.
Perfect. Can we get access to the pictures of the new property before it's open? Are these on your website or just
So
hosted
the
somewhere?
renderings we do have, we can send out. We don't have any photos right now. Obviously, it's still in the stages, the building stages. But I know that once it opens and everything like that, once they're ready to go, we can provide some photos for advisors. That way they can market the property.
Okay, great. Okay, when's it opening? Oh, is there so same property? Will there be a charge for the arcade?
So I don't believe so. I believe the arcade will be open to everybody without a surcharge.
Okay. And what tier is this property?
That's a great question. So I know there's a lot of questions in regards to it being a Fiesta Americana Fanique versus the Grand Fiesta Americana, because if you know, the Grand Fiesta Americanas typically have a little bit more offerings or inclusions than the Fiesta Americanas. I can't confirm just yet in regards to what tier it'll be qualified as, but this is a hotel. I think it's in its unique sector and concept that we have because I wouldn't say it has that kind of traditional feel because it's going to have a little bit more offerings. It's really just carrying the Fiesta Americana name for notoriety. So the Fiesta Americana Fanique, but I wouldn't put it in the same category as more of having that traditional, authentic feel. So I'm not sure exactly what tier it's going to be put in, but of course, once we get that information. And unfortunately, as I mentioned, we don't have a lot of information just yet, as they're still in the works of finalizing some of the details and building as well. But I promise to get that all the information set for you. And like Kelly mentioned, we'll have to have another webinar in the
Yes.
future when we get a little bit closer to the opening, so that way I can give you more concrete information, so you can advise your clients on the most up to date offerings that we have at the
Yeah.
hotel.
There's a couple more that just popped in the chat that I saw. Just, curious, what is the significance of the word funny? Maybe we could, if you don't know the answer to that, you might not, but maybe that's something we can throw in our next
Yeah,
webinar and we can
so
answer that question for Janet.
the significance is actually our marketing team in Mexico that decided that they wanted to think of something different. And so what they did was just having, as I mentioned, those offerings, the arcade, the bowling alley, the water park. They literally put the word together, fun and unique. And that's how Fun was born.
Perfect. Darla just asked again, will there be a water park? Yes, there will be right across the street. And vegan and vegetarian options on the property. Again, you might not have the menus and everything yet, but
We will. I can confirm that there will be, similar to all the other hotels. If you've got clients that have dietary restrictions, they'll be able to accommodate for that as well. So the nice thing is because it's located next door to Live Aqua Punta Cana, it's actually going to be the same management. So that'll offer a smoother transition, obviously, with a new build and a new hotel opening. So you still will see that we're able to accommodate the dietary restrictions at Finick as well.
got it. Got it. Okay, and actually, I'm going to go back to Sierra's note. We were talking about the inventory and the allotments, and I got it totally wrong. She is saying that if she has clients, of course, staying at the Live Aqua Punta Cana, if they're building next door, if there's any disruptions, assuming that you guys would probably relocate those clients if they would be infected in any way with the building next door.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So most of the structure is already up. So I imagine that they probably had more noise. I would say even like 10 months ago. Most of the structure is already up, so they shouldn't be dealing with any noise complaints or construction or anything like that. However, if it obviously is a concern for your clients, reach out to the BDM. We can see if we can put a note in to have your clients put on the opposite side of the hotel. So that way, if it's they're super nervous about it or anything like that, we can of course put a note in and speak to the sales manager to be able to accommodate.
Okay, perfect. All right, sorry. Let's talk about cash incentive real quick. So the cash incentive, we were talking about the double cash incentive for March 31st. So the question is, are the cash incentives just for those three hotels only, with the double cash incentive?
Good question. So no, so the promo is actually for all the hotels. Those were just the ones featured because those are newer. But as a reminder, it is going to be for we're extending it to this month, the end of this month. Bookings, they do have to travel before the end of the year.
By the end of the year. Okay, this year,
Yep.
2000. Yeah, that's like lots of time, right? Still early.
Yep, exactly. Still early in the year.
Good, awesome. Okay, so for cash rewards, do we need to book direct to access that?
No, you do not. So actually, I would encourage you to book with your preferred tour operator. So you'll just do all your bookings as normal through your preferred tour operator. And then once you make that booking, you'll go into our portal and you will register your booking. So feel free to continue to support your tour operator. Once you log in our portal, just ask for your basic booking information. So the tour operator, the booking number, as well as your clients' names and dates. From there, our team will look at it, they'll confirm it, and then they will apply your free night as well as the cash incentive.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, just someone here just said, I have clients coming in a few weeks. I had no idea there was going to be noise. There's not. It's just the main structure is done. So Darla, you don't have to worry
So,
about that, right?
and if it's a like I said, if it's a big concern, reach out to your BDM and we can speak with the sales team. But I can verify that the noise shouldn't be an issue.
Okay, perfect. Well, maybe we could send that in a follow-up email with everyone. What do you think? Is that a good idea?
Perfect. That works.
Okay, we'll tell you guys on Thursday and we'll double check that just to be sure. It's come up a couple of times. Will live Aqua guests have access to the water park as well?
As of right now, no. However, that is obviously could be subject to change. But as it currently stands, they will not have access.
Okay. Are we only gonna be able to register all-inclusive Fiesta Americana bookings? I book excuse me, I book quite a bit of the Querétaro, Pueblo, and Monterrey, but I don't see them as an option to select to register. So is it just the all-inclusive properties under your umbrella?
So we do have some EP hotels that are going to be part of the program. Not all of our EP hotels are part of it. If you can, whoever asked that, if you can send it over an email, and that way we can give you a full list that are part of the program. Like I said, we actually are Mexico's largest and oldest hotel chain, so we have over 194 hotels. Not
Wow.
all 194 hotels are part of the program, but some of the EPs, like the Live Aqua San Miguel, is part of it. Grand Fiesta Americana Oaxaca is part of it. So we can get that PDF sent over to you, so that way, if you book more of the EP, we can let you know which ones are applicable for the program.
Okay. Do any of the restaurants require reservations? And is there a dress code, long pants for guys? So this, I guess we're just kind of talking about like all of them, maybe generically. Do you have a
Yeah, so
policy?
every hotel's a little bit different. Most of the hotels actually don't require dinner reservations, and the ones that do, with the exception of a couple hotels, the ones typically that have a stricter dress code are going to be the ones that have a surcharge, and as well as not all of them have a surcharge, but the ones that have a surcharge, and then typically about one to two of the restaurants at each hotel will require long pants. So if there's a specific hotel that you've got clients that are booked at, reach out. We'll give you the dress code for that hotel.
Okay, perfect. Just sending a note to Brittany. You can send an email to Kaylee and then we'll take it from there. And I'm sorry if you can grab it from the slide here. That'd be great. Okay, I think we're so close. There's just a lot of stuff. They're talking about FAMs, of course. Is there a way, is it like talk to your BDM to get on a FAM?
Yeah, so
list
I
or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
I'd
the new,
suggest a couple different things. Like as I mentioned, the rewards program allows us to know that you exist essentially, that you're an active agent. So we do pull from that program as well, for FAMs and things like that. Of course, you can also reach out to the BDM. And I know it's a question right now. We currently don't have any FAMs just yet that are confirmed for the year.
right, your hotels are full with clients because you
That's
guys are
right.
doing such an awesome job booking. And again, remember to record those booking guys because especially if you made them to the tour operator, they don't know about it. So please make sure that you take the time if you're not registered. And it's so rewarding. Like you cannot miss this great opportunity. Okay, so let's just see here. I have clients in a couple weeks. I think that's it. And then this last one here. Okay, let's talk about, there's two things. You have a specialist program. An advisor asked about that a little bit earlier. I popped the link in for the air,
Perfect.
right? So that's maybe another great way to get on the FAMs, to get on that FAM list because it shows you're interested by taking the time to, of course, learn a little bit more and take the specialist program. And can we talk about agent rates? I do have a beautiful flyer on my site right now talking about agent rates, but did you want to just talk about that real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have TA rates. So on the flyer, you'll see the email address. It's ourinternet@posadas.com. All you'll do is you'll email, and I would actually recommend emailing over calling the phone number. In my opinion, it's a little bit easier and you get pretty fairly quick response. So you'll just email and let them know that you've got interest in a TA rate. Be sure to provide the hotel and a date, and our team will check availability. And if it's available, they'll advise on the rate as well, and they'll be able to confirm it. So when you arrive at the hotel, you just need to show up with proper identification, whether you've got a CLIA and IATA, to verify your travel agent credentials, and our team will get you set up with that.
Yeah, and just put as much information there as possible. And then
Yep.
that way, yeah, you'll just get everything. Perfect. Okay, Jordan, in the question here. So he's saying there's no way to match. Oh, is there no way to match the incentives you offer booking direct, correct? So I'm assuming consumer incentives for clients. So my clients use free transfers and the spa credit sometimes, and wonder why would they book through me and not direct?
Yeah, no, great question. So sometimes you'll see on direct, you'll see transfers, you like he mentioned, you'll see the spa credits. So if you're booking through a tour operator, we have no way to track that. So that's also part of the reason why we're unable to offer it and track it, is because we don't get the information. So whenever you book, as I mentioned, whenever you book through a tour operator, we don't have a system or anything like that that allows us to know that you've made the booking, and unless you are part of the rewards program. So as of right now, with the promos, we don't have a way or anything set up to be able to match it. But I would say part of also what you can do as an advisor to kind of help retain your client also, is send the email, and I can't harp on it enough. Send the email to your BDM and let them know that you have clients coming, and we'll try to request a welcome amenity. If you wanted to leave them a note on your behalf, um, we get that all day long. We can do that as well. Just anything we can do that you think to be able to support you. Just let your BDM know, and of course the sales team at the hotel will see if we can be able to accommodate that as well. So as far as right now, we don't have anything to be able to have those offerings. And another thing is a lot of the instant credits. So we do have quite a few instant credits going around with the tour operators as well for your clients. If you're wondering, if they ask that question or what could be offered. So I know we've with ALG in particular, we've got a lot of instant credits that are being offered throughout the year.
Perfect. Okay. I'm just gonna post it one more time. Everyone's like talking about agent rates now. So if you go to spoiledagent.com to the dedicated Fiesta page, there's a flyer there. It's just, apologies. I cannot upload the image for that. So what I'm going to do, just make things easier, I just pasted the email address that you guys need to send a note to request agent rates, but I'm actually going to post, just plug in the dedicated Fiesta page as Bold Agent, because if you go there, it's just like a little bit further down the page. The flyer flyers there. You can download it. It has the details. It's all there, along with the double points rewards, along with the ongoing incentive program. It's all there for you. And also the specialist program links and also the BDM contact information. It's all there. Okay. So I'm gonna, yeah, we'll leave that with you guys. And I think we got it all. What I'm gonna do, there was oh, someone's going to see live Aqua Punta Cana this weekend. Way to go, Michael. Have fun.
Yeah, have a
Have
great
a great
time and
time.
send your
Yeah.
send your information to your BDM and they'll let the hotel know that you're en route.
Nice, nice. Okay, Michael, there you go. Send a note to your BDM and just let them know you're going. That's great. Okay, so I think that's it. I looked everywhere. If we missed it, we did put a note in the chat. I'm going to review it after the session is over. I'm going to turn my camera on for this last little bit here. And I don't know if you want to turn yours on for the big final farewell. And
Absolutely.
yeah, and then we're just going to say thank you so much, everybody. Wow, that was that was busy, right? Like we covered a lot, and it's 2 o'clock. That's 1 hour, and look at how much we covered. So that was very
A lot of
impressive.
information. It's a lot of information.
Yeah,
As I mentioned, we're here to support you and don't expect you to retain it all. So if you've got follow-up questions or just wanting to know if specific hotels are good for your clients, reach out and I can guarantee you that we will respond and we'll assist with whatever you need.
that's great. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Okay, everyone. So Thursday we're gonna be calling someone with the winner of the 2 nights at the Exploring. Good
That's
luck,
right.
Cozumel. Um, and then again, we're going to send a follow-up email. There was a lot of stuff we talked about. So all those little bits and pieces that there was extra information. Maybe is it possible I could send out the link to the hotel renderings for the Fanique? Is that possible? Like just to
Yeah,
get it all out
we have
at
a, we have a
once?
we have a PDF and I'll make sure that you get that sent over. And
Great.
if they want to share it just to get their clients excited about what's
Yeah.
coming up, by all means.
Good. And just so you know, if you guys are here with me right now, you're automatically in on my list. So we'll send that all over to you. I'll recap the BDM information as well. I'm going to give you all the links that you'd like specialist program. Make sure you're registered, record those bookings, and hopefully you can earn some double commission before March 31st. All right. Good. Okay. I'll let you say the final farewell and we're going to call it a day.
Yeah, thank you all so much for listening, taking time. I know it's crazy times for us right now in the industry, especially for those of us that cover Mexico. So, wishing you all the best and seamless rest of the week. And it means a lot that you took the hour that you did to spend with us and take interest in our hotels. I always say we're not the largest hotel company out there, but I can assure you that we support every single booking. Even one booking makes a very large difference for us in the grand scheme of things. So it's really appreciated. We're here to help you and assist you, and I can guarantee a response if you reach out to, and I can say that for our whole team. So if you ever reach out, we can make sure that you get taken care of as well. And thank you to Kelly and just Spoiled Agent in general. I love doing these webinars with Spoiled Agent. We do a lot, but this definitely, Spoiled Agent is one of my favorites that I look forward to. Just being able to work with you on that and always have such great advisors on here. So thank you so much.
No worries. No worries. Of course. All right. Everybody have a good day. Stay warm if you're cold and stay cool if you're hot. How's that?
Yeah, I love
All
it.
right. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you all.